The Sons of Mistletoe is a really amazing film. I first became aware of this because Doris Roberts is in it, and then I read the narrative or the brief description on IMDb, and I thought that just sounds exactly like my kind of story, and I'm pleased to say the execution is fantastic. This was released in 2001. It's directed by Stephen Robman, it's written by Darrah, and we have a cast including Roma Downey, George Newbern, Scott Terra, Cathy Crosby, and of course Doris Roberts. And this is about a woman who inherits her father's estate. And her father had been charging basically no rent to this foster home for boys. And now that she's in charge, she's planning on getting rid of it. And the foster home try and persuade her to keep the home and to not get rid of it or sell it to somebody who's going to charge them astronomical rents that they can't afford. Because if they do that, where are the boys going to go? Because they're not going to be able to afford the rent. And obviously that's very emotional. And the characters are all really likeable. But there's one boy called Wylie, played by Scott Terra, who is likeable, but his behaviour is not always likeable. And we have a subplot involving the fact that he wishes his father would come and get him, but it's quite complicated. And I won't say any more than that, but I will say that that part of the narrative was wonderfully handled. And the main narrative involving the future of the foster home, I would say, is very unpredictable, but it was very well written. And I really thoroughly enjoyed the experience. The narrative is absolutely fantastic. The characters are great. The performances are great. There's a dog in this as well, which always makes things even better. And then the Christmas aspect is very well done. It's not overabundant with Christmas, but there's a decent amount of Christmas in there that it does have a festive feel to it. As I said, when I read the description for this, I thought this sounded exactly like my kind of film, like my kind of story. And it really was. And it really delivered. Cast is brilliant. Doris Roberts is fantastic. She plays an officer, and I rather liked her character a lot in this. I have absolutely no complaints whatsoever. I really thoroughly enjoyed this. And if it sounds like it would appeal to you, then I can't recommend it enough. The Sons of Mistletoe is a brilliant narrative, very, very well executed, and definitely one film that I am very happy to recommend.